Mr. Lord Crawford, you're charged with. Oh,
Is John D on Zoom? Not,
oh,
I can email him.
he's on bond for theft and now he picked up a new case. Am I right?
Yes, Judge, the VDR was filed on the 12th. Hold on, Judge, I'm looking at the
No.
wrong one. Are you looking at Crawford, Lord?
Lord Crawford. No, okay, he's on felony probation. That's what it was. Mr. Crawford, you're charged with theft. You're charged with evading arrest. You're facing up to a year in jail and or a $4,000 fine on the evading case. You're facing up to 6 months in jail and or a $2,000 fine on that case. We're going to do probable cause. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can or will be used against you. You have the right to have an attorney present. If you cannot afford one, one will be appointed to you. What time did he get to court today?
Judge, I'm not sure, but he was definitely late. We marked everybody in as one color and when it switches colors, then we get.
Court starts at 8:30. It doesn't start at 9:02, 10:22, 11:51. It starts at 8:30. Do you understand?
Yes, sir.
No, I'm just telling you for future reference.
Yes, sir.
It starts at 8:30. It doesn't.
And there it is, the judge's golden rule. Court doesn't run on Crawford Standard Time. In the legal world, showing up late isn't just bad manners, it's a bad strategy. Question for you, should judges come down harder on tardy defendants? Or is a verbal slap enough?
Start at Mr. Crawford's time. Our time.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. On March 11th, 2025, officers were dispatched to a theft in progress call and made contact with the complainant, the asset protection employee, who advised that multiple males were inside the business and were actively stuffing items inside bags and their pants. Upon arrival, the officers were in a fully marked uniform and fully marked patrol vehicles and saw two males run outside the store location. The defendant was observed carrying two shoeboxes while running. A foot pursuit commenced and the defendant dropped the shoeboxes and continued running for approximately 120 yards. The defendant attempted to jump a gate, at which point he was detained. The officer reviewed surveillance and observed the defendant enter the store, grab the shoeboxes, and then run past all points of sale while holding the stolen items. The total was $229.98.
Where from?
Gonna verify that. I see WSS is the name of the business.
It's a retail store, Your Honor.
Do you have co-defendants?
Let me see, Your Honor. No, Your Honor. There's no other connected cases.
Mr. Crawford, I'm going to find that there's sufficient probable cause to go forward with both of your cases, and I'm ordering you not to go back to the store. I'm also ordering you not to consume alcohol, illegal drugs, or unprescribed controlled medication. If I find that you're using, it's not going to go well for you.
Yes, sir.
What do you do for a living?
Currently trying to go back to school.
So what are you doing with yourself nowadays?
I'm helping my dad at home. He's
Time for you now to get a full-time job?
Yes, sir.
And I'm going to bring you back in 2 weeks and I want to see what you have done. If you've done nothing on either case, it's not going to go well. Do you understand?
Sir. Could I ask a question?
I'm not here to play around. And I hope that you're taking this seriously. You're on felony probation and you're looking at up to 10 years in prison and you've now picked up 2 cases. It's very possible they file a felony warrant for your arrest because of these 2 new cases. And you could be sitting in felony court for a very long time in custody because of these 2 new cases. Do you get my drift?
Yes, sir.
Straighten up and fly right, or it's not going to go well for you. So we'll have him fill out an application and then I want him back in 2 weeks. I'm going to test you. Get ready. If you use, it's really not going to go well for you. If you pick up a 4th case, I will absolutely lose my shicer. Do you understand?
Yes, sir.
Okay, come on, Deputy Miranda, please. Mr. Horn, you are charged with harassment. You're facing up to 6 months in jail and or a $2,000 fine. We're going to do probable cause. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can or will be used against you. You have the right to have an attorney present. If you cannot afford one, one will be appointed to you, sir.
Yes, Judge. On March 6, 2025, the officer was dispatched to a residence in Harris County, Texas, in response to a telephone harassment type call. Upon arrival, the officer spoke with the complainant, who stated that the defendant is the complainant's ex-husband, saying threatening messages toward her, such as, "You better watch your back," and "This is a threat." The defendant advised the complainant to kill yourself, and the officer also observed a message saying, "You better run for the rest of your life because you're fucked." The complainant advised the officer that these messages did place her in fear of bodily injury, and the officer observed ongoing messages from the defendant.
Your Honor, may I speak?
No.
Yes, sir.
But may I do the probable cause? May I add something to probable cause?
So we have here the complainant that she's been receiving many text messages on her cell phones by the defendant, who's a complainant's ex-husband, saying, "You better watch your back. This is a threat." I guess he told her to go kill herself. What else? Did you have something you wanted to add?
Well, the other thing I wanted to add, Your Honor, was after the law enforcement officer spoke with the complainant, that calls the defendant, defendant told them, he was angry, didn't want to hurt her, and then after they got off the phone, he texted the complainant 8 more times.
Okay. Mr. Horn, I'm going to find that there's sufficient probable cause to go forward with your case. I see a dismissed, hey, Blaze? Blaze,
Sorry.
I see a dismissed aggravated assault. Tell me that's the same complaining witness.
It is the same complainant. Let me just check, Your Honor, but it's the same name.
Mr. Horn, I'm going to find that there's sufficient probable cause. I'm now going to put an ankle monitor on you so I know where you are at all times and you're not to have any contact with this person whatsoever. If I find that you have any contact, and I don't care what it is, I don't care if it's Fortnite, I don't care if it's Snapchat, I don't care if it's text message, I don't care if it's a smoke signal.
Whoa, that's not just a warning, that's the legal equivalent of a brick wall. The judge is spelling out no loopholes, no excuses. Imagine being told even a smoke signal could land you in jail. Now that's airtight.
I don't care if it's your aunt from your cousin's three times removed. If I find that you tried to contact her from any means, I will deem you a public danger. I'm going to put you in jail, and I'm going to make your bond so high it'll split the clouds. Do you understand? I will do everything in my power to protect my city at all costs. I don't care what color. They're a small farm animal. I don't give a rat's behind. Don't say anything. The only thing I'm trying to impart to you is that life is way too short to live in a 6x9 box because of a person, a thing, woman, whatever it is. Get over it. Do you understand?
Yes, sir.
That is the same complaint, Your Honor.
Right. Because of the aggravated assault, I'm going to put a GPS monitor and I'm going to order no contact, no going within 1,000 feet of where she lives or where she works. Would you mind reaching out to her, letting her know all the conditions that we've set forth so that she knows, in the event that we have further contact, we can take the appropriate action, please?
Absolutely.
I'm also ordering you, Mr. Horn, not to be in possession of weapons.
Your Honor, may I please just say something?
You have the right to remain silent.
Yes, sir.
Now is the time for you to exercise that right. I know you want to say something, but that's why we have lawyers. You will get a lawyer, okay? You can explain your side to the lawyer, and the lawyer can talk to the DAs. They can talk to me. Now, this is not the appropriate forum. Mr. Horn, I'm telling you, I know that there's always two sides to the story. And if there wasn't, you'd be in jail right now.
Yes, sir.
You know what I mean?
I understand.
Right. You are out in the free world now. The only thing I'm asking you to do is don't have contact with this person. I'm not asking you to split the atom, not to do Pythagorean's theorem. Don't have contact. It's extremely easy. I don't care what you have to do. I don't care what you have to say. There's no justification you can give for trying to contact this person. Do you have a child with this person?
2, sir.
Okay. So you need to use an intermediary. That's what you need to do.
I'm just trying to divorce, so we're not even divorced, so.
I'm not gonna talk to you.
Yes, sir.
I
Yes, sir.
don't want to
Understand.
talk to you. I do want to talk about, as a father, you should have access to your child. Every father should have full access to their child, just like the mother. It doesn't matter if you're wearing pants, if you're wearing a skirt, none of that matters. You should get access, but I don't want you to have contact with her and using the kids as an excuse. You need to find an intermediary somehow. How old are you?
29, I have suppressors, I have SPRs. What do I do with all that stuff, sir?
Stop.
You ordered me not to have weapons, and I,
Correct.
yes, sir.
I don't want you to have weapons. So, do you have the ability to hire a lawyer?
I have 2 working for me right now, one for the divorce, one for some speeding tickets. I can hire a 3rd lawyer, yes, sir. Yes, sir, I'm a concrete plant manager.
Okay, so what I can do is I can give you an application for an appointed lawyer to see whether you qualify. I don't know. I give lawyers to nearly everyone here so that there's no excuse. But you still have to qualify because there are guidelines that I have to follow. So Deputy Miranda will give you an application now. I can have you fill it out. I will take a look to see whether you qualify. If you don't, I just can't give you a lawyer, right? And you'll be required to go hire lawyers. So, but be it as it may, don't have contact with this person. I don't care that you have children with this person. Don't use that as an excuse. You need to understand that I know that you want to see the kids. There's got to be a way to work it out, but no means no. You're the one that's going to end up in jail. All right, Deputy Miranda is going to give you an application. I'll have you sign a reset with Victoria. We'll have you get with Fleischer for your bond conditions. Then I'll take a look at the application.
Judge, how much is the bond? Over Adams?
Ms. Brooker, you were charged with assault of a family member. You're facing up to a year in jail and or a $4,000 fine. You have worked out an agreement where they're offering you a 10-month deferred adjudication, which is a type of probation that if you complete successfully, you do not end up with a conviction on your record. You give up nearly every right known to man by entering into this agreement, Ms. Brooker. And I want you to understand that if you are on this probation and behave the way you have while on bond, it's really not going to go well. And if I find that you're using and you do things, you could end up in a treatment facility. Do you understand? That is a lockdown facility for a minimum of about a year if you respond well to treatment. If you don't, it could be a 15 to 18 month program. Do you understand? So when we mean no using, we are absolutely serious. When you have classes, you have to do them on time. When you have community service, you have to do it on time. As part of for you to complete this successfully, you must do an effective decision-making class. 4-hour anger management. You must also do a TRAS to see what other conditions you may need. If they assess other conditions, you must fulfill them. No drugs, alcohol, 20 hours of community service, and a $100 one-time donation to the Houston Area Women's Center. Is this how you understand it?
Sure.
You're giving up the right to a trial, right to compel witnesses to testify on your behalf, confront and cross-examine your accusers. If you're not a citizen, there are possible immigration consequences. You can be deported, excluded from the country, denied naturalization. You give up the right to appeal. So once you plead, you're stuck with us until you complete successfully or you get revoked. You also need to understand that there's an affirmative finding of family violence. If you ever pick up another case like this, you will be facing 2 to 10 at the penitentiary. Do you understand?
Sure.
Did you graduate from high school?
Goes on to
That's what we
Do you
do.
think Papa's now?
Instead of the community service, waive it. That to me is the
Yeah, I
absolute
remember that.
most important part of this.
So she's enrolled currently in the GED program.
Wonderful.
the, wait, I've been doing the classes.
The minute you get your GED, I'll take you off. Well, got to finish the class. Right.
Okay.
But I'm saying the minute you finish and you get your GED, we'll take you off. So if you get it in a couple months, we'll take you off in a couple months. We'll take you off early if you do well. But I'm going to tell you now, if you do poorly and you continue to test positive, it's really not going to go well for you.
Sure.
Okay? All right. Waive all our fees. It's never about the money. I don't care about the money. Just do what you say you're going to do. That's it. All right. Good luck.
Thank you.
Thanks, Judge. Ready? Yeah.
Judge, sorry, I had one more on docket. Sorry about that. I also had Robin Parks on docket, Judge.
So eager to get.
Right, I understand.
Okay.
Yes, sure. So essentially, there's an offer of the max 1 year in jail, Judge, or they would refile it potentially as a felon in possession of a
Today's the day to
firearm.
decide.
Right. So she's rejecting the 1 year max offer.
Are you going to just refile it then, or because I'm going to set it for trial now?
I'll refile it, Judge. I'll give a grand jury date here next week.
Okay. So what do you want to do? You want me to just? I'm going to set it for trial now.
I guess if 30 days is okay.
Yeah, no. I mean, I have to give you at least 30 days. So we'll do.
Attorney Warren?
I think it's got to be April 29th.
And Your Honor, I'll alert the court as well as defense counsel whenever I'm able to get that case in the grand jury.
Are you really going to indict it?
I think it's.
Well, don't answer. So, all right. So we'll set it for jury trial April 29th.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Robin Parks, come up. Today's a plea deadline. I'm not taking anything, like, if we set this thing, we're going.
I don't think that'll be an issue.
Okay. Hey, so 22nd in April, that's a short week, right?
The 14th of April.
So can I set something on April 22nd then?
Yes.
What week is Good Friday?
Huh?
What week is Good Friday?
Good Friday is the week of the 14th.
Okay, so we'll set it the 22nd then. I want you to know that today's your plea deadline date. I'm not going to take this thing where you're pleading on the day of trial and everything. No, today's the day that you need to decide. You either accept the plea bargain agreement from them, or we're going to set up for trial. If you set this thing for trial today, we are going 100%. I will not take any more offers past today's date. I will give you time to go talk with Josh to see whether you want to do that today. But if we set this thing for trial today, you will be put to trial. Do you understand? Okay.
So and we've had this conversation, Judge, in the hallway. We were able to, and I can check and make sure
So
that Ms. Parks feels comfortable, but
okay, so April 22nd, jury trial. All right, thank you, man. Okay.
thank you, Judge.
Judge, I'm approaching on Alator Arisdelsi. Her bond was revoked on Friday. And
Come up, ma'am.
And she bonded out, and so I know you always need to report to court the day after, the next available day after bonding out.
Now I'm going to test like crazy and ensure that she's not using.
Yes, Judge.
So ma'am, get
Yes,
ready.
sir.
You will be tested a lot. If it continues to happen, I will continue to do the same thing over and over. And all you're doing is you're enriching bonding companies. Do you understand?
Yes, sir.
So you're going to be tested like crazy. If you fail to show up, a warrant will issue. So,
I
all right.
understand.
Okay.
So Judge, do you want me to get like a 2-week for her to be tested? Okay, thank you, Judge.
No, but understand, it's going to be random. So
Oh,
you can
of
get a
course,
2-week
Judge.
reset, but you're going to be
I
tested
understand.
before that.
Yeah, I assume it's random and, both, Judge, yes.
Good luck. I need you, hey, Blaze,
Yes, sir.
Mr. Horn.
Yes, sir.
I'm giving you all the benefit of the doubt. I'm going to give you a PR bond today. The state doesn't want me to give you a PR bond. I'm going to set your bond at $5,000 and I'm going to give you a PR bond. If you make the slightest move to violate any of these conditions, then I'm going to yank the PR bond and you will end up in jail. Your bond is set at $5,000.
Sir.
I'm giving you the benefit of the doubt now. You are not to use the co-parenting app at all. Do you understand? If I find that you do, no means no.
So I can't see them.
You cannot use the app because you're not to communicate with this person. Do you understand?
How can I FaceTime my kids then?
I don't know, but I don't want you to have contact with this person whatsoever.
Yes, sir.
What you need to do is give a list of the conditions to the family court lawyer and you go from there.
Your Honor, I'm here to inform the court that my clients are tested negative. Mrs. Sanford, Mrs. Jessica Sanford.
Good job pissing negatives. Good job, really. That's all we're asking. Don't get in trouble anymore. Because I'm going to tell you now, you're on bond for the other case. You're going to get tested a lot more, as you will in here. Stay out of trouble. Did you get a new date for the eval?
No, sir, Judge, I have to do that. We have to,
I called Helena and she said because of the second no-show, they closed her file out and a new order would have to be.
Okay, so let's do a new order just take a seat for me, man. Take a seat. Do you need a new one?
I have to have a new, it's the third time, upon the third request, you have to put a new order in, so I can do that right now before I leave the day, Judge.
It's for coffee, right?
Okay, that.
Yeah, I can do that. Yes, sir.
I mean, if you,
Well, let me get you to sign a copy just in case you're gone, you know what's on. That's okay. So I won't have to hold you. We'll do it tomorrow. I'll do it tomorrow. Yeah.
I will,
I'll do it
from the
tomorrow.
time that you do it, how long till you get a date?
So when she missed her first one in February, her new appointment was about a month later.
And she had a new one yesterday.
Ma'am, you are charged with driving while intoxicated. You're facing up to a year in jail and or a $4,000 fine because of the high blow. We're going to do probable cause. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can or will be used against you. You have the right to have an attorney present. If you cannot afford one, one will be appointed to you, ma'am. Okay, good morning.
Good morning, Your Honor. You ready, Your Honor?
Yeah, as well.
On March 9th, 2025, at approximately 4:30 p.m., officers were dispatched to a suspicious vehicle call at 11,000 block of Grant Road in Harris County, Texas. The wheel witness stated that the defendant was observed in the driver's seat, slumped over with her eyes closed and slowly approaching the intersection. The witness followed the defendant's vehicle and was able to get her to pull over at Cypress Creek High School. The wheel witness believes the defendant was having a diabetic medical emergency. The defendant then left the location and drove on the wrong side of the road. The witness identified the defendant's vehicle, and the officer located the vehicle, and a traffic stop was initiated to check on the well-being of the defendant. Upon making contact with the defendant, the officer immediately detected an odor of an alcoholic beverage.
Oh, yikes. That's nearly 3 times the legal limit. And here's the kicker. In most states, that's not just DUI territory. That's your license is basically on life support territory. Be honest, should breath test results this high mean an automatic jail sentence?
Slurred speech, and the defendant was unable to maintain balance. She admitted to drinking 1 alcoholic beverage. EMS arrived, and the defendant was cleared. SFSTs were conducted. It was a 4 out of 6 on the HGN, a 5 out of 8 on the walk and turn, and a 1 out of 4 on the one-leg stand. The DIC was read, and she consented to breath. The results are a 0.214 and a 0.205.
Do you mind running her NCIC, please? And then whether she has a license?
Yes.
Ma'am, I'm going to find that there's sufficient probable cause to go forward with your case. I'm ordering you now as a condition of your bond not to consume alcohol, illegal drugs, unprescribed controlled medication. I'm going to randomly test you. If I find that you're consuming alcohol or illegal drugs, I will revoke your bond, put you in jail. No more PR bonds. Do you understand?
Your Honor.
She has a New Hampshire driver's license. It does not look like it's eligible.
Do you
And
not have a license?
I do have a license.
You have a Texas driver license?
No. I have a New Hampshire driver.
It's not eligible. They're looking at the screen now. So you're not allowed to drive. It is your responsibility to get in touch with them to see what you need to do to get it back. But until that point, you're not allowed to drive.
Your Honor, I'm sorry. I think I just spoke here. It looks like it is valid. It's a little bit different to read than Texas flood, so
Okay.
excuse me for that, but
Not a
it is
problem.
valid.
Okay, unless you have a valid license and liability insurance, you're not allowed to drive. You need to have car insurance. Do you understand?
Yes,
If
sir.
I find that you drive without it, I likewise, I'm going to revoke your bond, put you in jail. No more PR bonds for you. Tell me, ma'am, do you have the ability to hire a lawyer? Okay, I will have you fill out an application. We'll look to see whether you qualify. For now, I'm gonna have you, shit. For now, I'll have you go to Victoria, sign a reset. Deputy Miranda's gonna give you an application. I'll have you eventually meet with Fleischer with your bond conditions, and then we'll have you take your signature box, ma'am.
Yes, sir.